Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. At just 12 years old, our next guest has played young Luke Skywalker on a Star Wars set and can currently be seen alongside Morgan Freeman and Luke Hemsworth in the new thriller Gunner. It is our pleasure to talk with young actor Grant Freely. Welcome, Grant. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course.
So tell us about Gunner. It looks quite thrilling, and you've got some pretty megastar talent alongside of you. Tell us about the film first. What's the plot?
Gunner is about this man who is kind of distant from his family. He's a military, big in the military. So when he comes back for a little bit, he is kind of distant from his two children. So he takes them on a camping trip, and on that same camping trip, they stumble across this drug lab, and the two kids get kidnapped. And the rest of the film is Luke Hemsworth's character trying to get his kids back.
So Luke Hemsworth plays your dad in this film. What was it like working with him? It must have been pretty intimidating at times being on kind of a heavy set.
Honestly, it was never really intimidating. Everyone was extremely nice. Jokes were constantly being thrown around by Luke especially. I couldn't remember a time where he wasn't making a joke, whether it was like in between takes or at lunch. He was just very lighthearted and fun.
That's so great to hear. I'm glad you had such a good experience. You're only 12 years old and you've got these mega credits already. What first bit the acting bug for you?
I first wanted to be an actor when I was, I'd say around 7 years old. And yeah, I had been watching a lot of Stranger Things around then, which is still one of my favorite shows. But I was on YouTube one day and I was watching behind the scenes videos of Stranger Things. And I was like, wow, I really want to do that. So I went to my mom and I signed up for acting classes, and it just kind of went from there.
That's pretty incredible, which brings us to you get this Star Wars role. That is such a huge accomplishment. What was it like working on set? Did you have to be very secretive about that plot line and keeping those scripts under wraps?
Yeah, for sure. It was extremely secretive. I had a completely different character name, and they didn't even give you the scripts to learn until the morning of. It was extremely secretive. I couldn't even tell the public anything until the trailer came out in May.
Did it take you a couple of minutes to even process that you had booked a role as Luke Skywalker? I imagine just saying that out loud would be kind of tough to comprehend.
It was amazing. It was unbelievable.
I want to talk to you as well about Five Nights at Freddy's. You got to play a ghost kid in that film. Do you have just no fear? I mean, working on a horror film, I would be kind of scared sometimes.
I love horror. And I also love playing like scary characters. I think they're cool and complex, and they're just a lot of fun to play.
So what's next for you? And once this Gunner film comes out, it's going to be, I think, so exciting. Do you have any other projects coming up later this year?
There's a film coming out called The Movers. We think it's going to come out around September, but we don't know yet. It's a psychological thriller.
Gosh, you're busy. So how do you balance all this stuff with just being a regular kid? Do you find time for school and just fun stuff with your family and friends?
Well, yeah, it definitely is a balance. There's a lot of time in between, like, filming certain things, and it can be a lot busier at times than others. But yeah, it definitely is a balance, especially with school, because I'm still in public school. But yeah, it's for sure a balance.
So what are your favorite things to do if you're not working on a set?
My family and I like to travel a lot. I've been to like 15 countries.
Wow.
Yeah, our past trip was to Japan, and it was this past summer.
That's incredible. Well, you obviously have a very supportive family to support you in your dreams, and you guys get to travel together. That's so amazing. What do they think of all that you've achieved so far?
They're extremely supportive. My dad, he always looks through like Twitter posts of me, and I think it's hilarious. But yeah, they're extremely supportive.
That's great to have your #1 fans right at home. Now, do you feel like this is your path forever? Have you just found your thing that you're going to do for the rest of your life?
I hope. I definitely hope. With acting, it's extremely unpredictable, so I can't really have a say in if I get to make it my forever job, but I can definitely hope.
Well, you're off to a great start, and we're rooting for you. It was so great talking with you today. Thanks for spending some time with us.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations. We can't wait to see the film. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.